If you're watching this video, that means you've read the title or seen the thumbnail, and this is something you need help with. So I'm going to skip the long, boring intro, and we're just going to get right into it. If you want high-quality direct audio using your condenser mic or the output of your computer interface or your computer audio for your mobile content, there is a nifty little device that is going to solve all your problems. This is called the iRig 2. Here's what it looks like. Here's how much it costs. And here's what it does. So this gadget allows you to take a 1/4-inch audio input signal from anything. In my case, the output of my USB interface, and allows you to plug it directly into the headphone jack of your phone and give you that sweet, crystal clear audio for all of your mobile videos. So if you're looking to upgrade the audio quality of your TikTok live stream, for example, or just your TikTok videos in general, this is how to do it. Taking a look at the unit itself, there's a couple different plugs in here. The only input we're interested in for this purpose is the one that has the little guitar icon on it. And what we're doing is taking a 1/4-inch lead from that, and we're going to the back of our USB interface. Before I get too ahead of myself here, let's take a look at my setup. If you are familiar at all with the DIY home recording scene, you probably have a setup very similar to this. We're just using a very basic USB interface, and I have my computer set up, and I also have my DAW open, which in this case is Logic Pro. So taking a look at the back of my USB interface, I have two outputs, and this is normally where I would plug in my monitor speakers. But what I'm doing here is taking our 1/4-inch cable from the mono output and running that into the plug on the iRig. Now, if you have two outputs on the back of your interface, you could run a stereo signal just with like a Y-split cable where you plug two plugs into the back of your interface, and then that combines into one that goes into your iRig. Since everything I'm doing is for mobile content anyway, I feel like most people are listening to it on their phones, so I don't see that big of a need for a stereo signal anyway. But you'll want to make sure that your interface does have a mono out option, or you'll lose half your sound. There is one downside to this whole thing, and that's if you're using an iPhone. As you probably know, you don't have an independent headphone jack and a charging port. So if you're looking to do a long streaming video, for example, and you need lots of battery life, you kind of have to make sure your phone is charged. Or I think they make those little splitter adapter things where you can plug in two plugs into your charger port so you can charge it while you are recording. I think that exists. I don't have one yet. And I also had to buy one of those little adapters, a dongle, I believe they're called, that goes from the 1/8-inch plug on the iRig into the proper lightning jack for the phone. So kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Thanks, Apple. Here's the great thing about using the output of your USB interface. If you have it set up like I do for your computer audio, that means that anything you play through your computer will come through that cable and directly into your phone. It's great for me because I'm using my microphone here, but then I can also add all the post-processing I want onto it. So I've added compression here. I've added a little bit of EQ. I can even add effects. The possibilities are really limitless. And also on the front of my interface, I even have a second input. So a lot of times I can plug my guitar directly into it, and then I can use amp simulation software, get a really great guitar sound that goes directly in. I don't have to worry about miking up an amp. Compression is especially favorable if you're into ASMR stuff. This is what my voice sounds like when I compress it. Oh my God, I hate it. I hate that. So yeah, it's great. And your audio options aren't even limited to just what you're putting in through your interface or through your DAW. Any computer audio that's coming through your whole sound system will go out through there. So if you're doing a live stream and want to play some music, you can pull up Spotify or YouTube or whatever. And as long as it's coming out of your interface, it will go through that cable into the iRig and into your phone directly. So yeah, I'm making this video because this is something that I wanted to do. I saw a bunch of people doing live streams and they had their really fancy microphones going, and I didn't want to just rely on my phone mic because it didn't sound very good. So this is kind of a rambling video. Hopefully it's helpful. If you have any questions, I try to do the best I could to explain this, but leave a comment and I will do my best to answer them. Yeah, hope this helps. Oh, also, I edited this whole video on my phone and I shot it on my phone. And the thing I love about this is the audio that I'm recording here is recording on the video in real time. So I don't have to record this high quality audio and then go back in the edit and try and sync it up later. If you've done any video editing, you know this is a huge pain in the ass. So yeah, okay, I think that's it. I think that's it for real. Subscribe to my channel, please. Okay, bye.